Hello, and welcome back to Main Show. I am your host, Tyler Brownrigg, and we have got a great show for you today where we will be doing an NBA All-Star Draft. But before we get started, I would like to touch on a serious event that happened yesterday. Everyone here at Hitting the Field was shocked and saddened to hear about the shooting at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade. It is such a shame that such a celebration can be ruined by something as tragic as this. The list of victims are 1 dead and over 20 critically injured, 9 of which are children. We would also like to give a huge thanks to all those first responders and emergency personnel working in Children's Mercy Hospital in Kansas City, as according to them, all patients in their care are expected to make a full recovery. We are thinking about everyone impacted by this and wishing well for everyone involved. But with that being said, stay tuned because Main Show starts right now.
Things gon' change when I really hit the field. Undefeated chance, man, you know what's the deal. Tryna find a kid, I'm in the field doing drills. Boy, you just a sucker, you ain't never keep it real. 3 rings in my hand, I'm a warrior to the max. When I hang it up, they gon' have to give me plaques. Step up in the building and I only bring the facts. When I make a highlight, they gon' replay, run it back. Okay, always locked in, now I don't got time to lax. Saying he the best, he could take a lap. Batted 1,000 when you check the stats. Boy, is you ready? You ain't gotta ask.
And we are back, and this will be the NBA All-Star Draft, as the NBA elected to get rid of this, which I thought was really cool. It was like the only thing I liked about All-Star Weekend. But let's go and meet our teams, our 2 team captains over on the couches over there, Jovanni and Ezrah. And on Ezra's team, we have Ryan DeCruz and Jared Fox. And on Jovanni's team, we have Matty Glass and John Warner. Jovanni, we'll start with you guys and your team. Introduce yourselves.
I'm just happy today to be a part of first team all-playing. Us being fans of the Southeastern Division, we got John Warner, Matty Glass, and myself, Jovanni St. Cyr, and we just gonna take the dub today. Shadder.
And Ezra, you and your team.
I'm sorry. I'll just let that sit for a second because that was corny. I'm Ezra Hines. I got my teammates Ryan DeCruz. You're literally the same color as me. I have Ryan DeCruz, and I also have Jared Fox. We have 2 real Magic fans on this side over here, so we're just gonna give a big shout out. We're taking Paolo.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Well, you hasn't started yet. How this is going to work, for those of you who don't remember how the NBA used to do their All-Star Draft, I will be flipping this coin, and that'll be determining captains. Jovanni's team will be tails, Ezra's head. The winner will get their first pick at captain, and then we'll have the first pick in the starters round. We'll then go to commercial, which the other team will have the first pick in the reserves round. And then at the end, I will have both representatives come up, and they will debate why they think their team is the better team. And then the guys in the studio will decide ultimately who has the best team. So without further ado, and it is tails. So Jovanni, you give your pick at captain.
Sometimes the head ain't good, man. We gonna go with tails.
Wait, did he go up there? Or you just said.
So you have a choice. So your choice. So who would you like as your captain, Giannis or LeBron?
We're gonna go with Giannis. Easy.
Yeah.
Giannis.
I saw that coming.
All right. So Giannis will be Jovanni's team's captain, and that leaves LeBron as captain of Ezra's team.
I'm happy with it.
So now, Jovanni, you have the first pick of the starters. You may pick any of the 10 starters from the East or the West. The floor is yours.
So.
Can we have a minute?
Yes, you have like, I'll give you like 40, 50 seconds to deliberate.
30.
However much.
Oh, we have our choice.
Okay,
All right.
we're ready.
Yeah.
All right.
As a collective team, we decided to go with Kevin Durant for our first pick.
Kevin Durant is the first pick. I am quite shocked by that.
You guys know the All-Star Game stats. I have all the All-Star Game stats.
We're good.
Wow.
The MVP, we have MVP candidate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander still on the board as well as
That's
Luka
what shocked
Doncic.
me.
I have
Quite
Kevin
the
Durant, who
shocking-
averages 25 points per game in the All-Star Game.
I think we should.
Maddie knows
Try
ball.
hard.
We're here to win, folks. We're not here to put
We're
on
here
a
to win the
show.
All-Star Game, not a regular season game.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, Ezra, I see you guys are you and your team are deliberating with your first pick. Who will it be in the starters round?
I'm genuinely just in shock. I mean, you really wouldn't want to pair these 2 together. They would be phenomenal together. Bron and Jokic? Are you kidding me? We
Come
got the
on,
number
Ryan.
jersey over here?
Come
We're
on.
absolutely taking
The
Nikola
viewers at home,
Jokic.
that is a Carmelo Anthony.
No, don't do
Yes,
that.
but
Don't
we're
do
repping
that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
We're repping the number
I will.
15. We're going to take
I will
Nikola
not tolerate
Jokic
lying on my
with the
show.
second pick.
All right, Nikola Jokic. Yeah, that seems like a much more sensible pick.
Disagree.
Considering the other center at option, yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
the other center.
Is just as good.
All right, Giovanni is now back to your guys' team. We got like 10 seconds.
Oh, it's our turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Yeah,
John, go
that's
ahead.
usually how it goes.
Yes, sir.
We'll give it to John.
What the?
We're gonna take everyone's favorite Luka Doncic,
Okay.
Expected that.
who is not
Expected
better than
that.
Trae Young, by the way.
Yes, he is.
He's not better than
He's
Trae Young.
for sure better than Luka Doncic, who has he's had an outstanding year this season. 73 points in a game.
We're going to get
Honestly, if you just
Yeah,
switched
that's
your guys' pick, I'd like it a lot more so far. So I'll just in my head that's what I'll say. All right, Ezra, you guys, your team is deliberating. You're now up once again. on the
We
clock.
expected Luka to go pretty early. We honestly, low-key expected him to go quite earlier than
Then
Durant.
what do you mean?
But okay, I
the
think
first
we know
one.
who we're gonna pick though.
Okay.
We're gonna take it to the guard position. We're gonna go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, the steal of the draft so far, I think. He is an MVP front runner
2
currently.
of 4 is insane that we get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's what happens when Kevin Durant is your first overall pick, I guess.
Let him know.
I think Tao should be though.
All
You guys
right.
not know that Kevin Durant is an all-time bucket?
No, absolutely,
He
1,000%.
is. He's just
Don't
So
worry.
is
it's just been-
Jokic.
He was high up on our list.
Jokic
Doesn't
does not.
try in the All-Star
doesn't-
Oh, but he has a
Fine.
ring.
You
Yeah,
have
there's
not.
6
Two
points in
MVP.
the
Why are you
All-Star
bringing up a
game.
ring
So-
to compare to an
so,
all-star game, Jared?
when you
Does
compare
anyone try in
Jokic
the
and
All-Star
LeBron
game?
together,
All right, guys,
Yes.
I do need to
Giannis
keep this
is
on
the
track. I
cool.
do need to keep
Wait,
this on
Giannis.
track.
What's Giannis's record as team captain against LeBron?
Guess what?
probably
We're
like-
not drafting
he's
like
actually the
Giannis,
only
we
captain
just
that
have
won
Giannis on
against
our
LeBron.
team.
You drafted him over LeBron.
You drafted him
LeBron
over
won
LeBron.
five.
But he's the
That's
only
also-
captain
But
that
he's
won
not-
against
We're making
LeBron.
our picks.
Giovanni,
He's
I
not
LeBron
need
is
your
5-1
team's
as a
next
captain.
pick.
Our next
Yeah.
pick.
I do need your team's next pick.
That's actually not a bad pick. He's
Yeah.
been playing like
Wait, what are the other
arguably-
options?
Currently, players remaining on the board are just in the East. So Tyrese Halliburton, Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum, and Bam Adebayo.
JT.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go with JT, Jason Tatum, Taco J.
Who calls him that?
Jason Tatum. I like that. Is a very good pick. I
Big
like
dude.
that.
Can they do
Especially-
He has a
that?
huge lineup.
Quick question: can they do that? Because now that leaves us
It's
having
a
to take 2
draft.
centers.
Yeah, go ahead. Take 2
Yeah,
seconds.
no, that's how it used to be. You can have it in your forward position. That's
That
fine.
is actually not
They
true.
don't have a
That
single
is
center.
actually-
I'll
Who cares?
allow it.
Giannis
do
is
it.
our
You got
I am
Giannis.
your
You're a big
arbiter.
guard.
That's
I
fine.
make the
He's
rules.
He's gonna guard Jokic? Yeah, right.
Yes. what do
Giannis
you
You
is
know
a
mean?
big
what?
guard.
You know what? Run it.
If you want it,
Run
that's
it.
the way it is.
Please run it. Okay, yeah. Y'all really left this man on the board? It's got to be. I think we're going to pick him. Yeah. All right, we'll 1,000% take Tyrese Halliburton.
Assist
Y'all are
God.
tweaking right now.
Assist
Y'all are
God.
tweaking right now.
I'm-
Bron, Jokic, Shea, and Tyrese? Are you kidding me?
Stop playing with us.
Are you
Stop playing
kidding
with
me?
us.
I mean, yeah.
This is insane right now. I'll take
Giannis,
it. You don't even
KD,
have a
Luka,
center.
and Tatum?
You still don't have a center. This
don't
is
have a
true.
center.
You have yet to
don't
draft.
need one.
We don't need it. Giannis
Okay.
is a big
Who's
guard.
your pick?
You're gonna take
Damian
Dame?
You can happily take Dame.
If you want to take Dame, that is.
They have to take
you're
Dame. They have to take
well
another
within
guard.
your rights to pick Damian Lillard. I won't
Dame
stop
doesn't
you.
try hard in the All-Star game.
Exactly.
You guys don't know ball.
He's been garbage.
I feel
He
like
has
your
the
draft
10th
strategy, Maddie, is
He has the
very
10th highest
flawed
three-point
inherently.
You are the one.
percentage
I
on
asked
his
you
team.
before the show. I said,
On his
"Are we
team.
trying to
What are
win
you
the
talking about?
All-Star
On the
game or
Bucks.
regular season game?" And you told me the All-Star game. So
Yeah,
I picked
but, like,
players. And
that
you said
doesn't
my
really-
reasoning is
that-
flawed.
Your
No one
team
tries
is-
in the All-Star
you
game
don't
until the
have a
final, like
center.
when we get to the Elam ending.
You
And
don't
we
want
have
Giannis.
Giannis that
know
tries
what?
all 4 quarters. What are
I'm
we
fine with
talking
having
about?
two top
I
centers
don't
in the
believe
league.
I am
that.
more than
Even a
happy to
little
have
bit.
2 of the best centers in the league right
Yeah.
now. Obviously,
Yeah,
Embiid
so
is injured.
All right.
Let me clarify. Embiid is injured. Embiid
is injured,
I will
yes.
clarify
So he will
that.
not be
So
eligible.
as of right now, Bam Adebayo is probably a top 3 center in the league. I am more than
As
happy
always.
to accept him.
As
on our
always.
team.
He used to be
And
a
he's,
real NBA
he's
man.
really good at defense, really good at guarding out on the perimeter. I'm not too mad about this pick.
Nobody's
I'm not
guarding
too mad.
Jokic, bro.
It's
Nobody's
fine.
So
guarding
before-
Jokic.
We
before
are
we-
chilling.
Before we
right
head
now.
to a commercial,
Gordita's
we'll
on the
recap.
bench.
So
He's
for
not playing in this
Ezra's
Jokic averages
team,
6 points
we
in the
have
All-Star game.
LeBron,
He does.
LeBron James as their captain,
care.
with Tyrese Halliburton,
Okay.
Luka Doncic,
LeBron's 5-1.
Nikola Jokic, and Bam Adebayo,
The GOAT.
and Giovanni's team with.
we have Luka.
Oh, yes, you
We
have
have
Luka.
Shea,
Excuse
yeah.
me. With Luka, captained by Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, Damian Lillard, and Kevin Durant.
Your team is
We just
horrible.
That's
surround. We
very
just
similar to Giannis'
Honestly.
team that he drafted a couple years ago and lost with. But
I
okay.
just- It's
Who won
certainly
the last All-Star break?
There's certainly
many
a
has
size
LeBron won?
mismatch
Who won the
for
last
certain,
one?
but that
How many
is
has LeBron won?
all the time we have for the starters round. We will be going to a quick commercial break where we'll be then moving on to the reserves. So stick around, you don't want to miss it. Hello, my name is Tyler Brownrigg. I hope you're enjoying watching whatever show it is that's playing right now here on Hitting the Field Network. And if you're interested in more of our shows or want to know more about the one you're currently watching, don't worry, I'm here to tell you. Our week starts off on Mondays with HTF Bets, hosted by the Bets Boys, Andrew Montana, Ezrah Hines, and Jovanni St. Cyrin. You can catch that show live Mondays at noon for all things betting in sports. I highly recommend it. And then you can follow it off on Tuesday with The Combine, hosted by the illustrious Ty Patton. If you're in for a more laid-back, kind of podcast-style show, a lot more casual, that is definitely the show for you. Maybe you'll catch some Ty Squared action with me on there. Wednesdays, every week, you'll be able to catch the vlog, learn about what's going on behind the scenes here in the studio at Hitting the Field, get to know more about us, especially the people behind the camera, who they are, and what we do to make these shows every week. And on Thursdays, live at noon, you can watch the main show with me as your host every Thursday, where we'll be covering all of the major storylines for any sport, be it football, basketball, hockey, soccer, you name it, we'll be talking about it on the main show. And then Friday, you can watch Nighttime with your hosts, Maddie Glass and Patrick Previty, for all things college sports, especially with a focus on UCF sports and maybe the ones you haven't heard about so often, like tennis or women's track and field. It can be anything college on Nighttime. And if you're interested in joining Hitting the Field and you're a UCF student, DM us on any of our social medias at Hitting the Field, and also give us a follow on all those, and subscribe to this channel if you want to catch more of our content. But enjoy the rest of your show. As always, I'm Tyler Brownrigg, and I'll be seeing you on Main Show. And we are back, and we are now going to be moving on to the reserves. And Ezra's team will have the first pick of the reserve round. So now we'll throw it over to you guys. Who will be the first pick in the reserves?
We are taking a guy that is arguably a top 3 guard. Not even top 3. He might be number 2 or number 1 guard in the league right now. We're going to take Steph Curry.
Greatest guard of all time, baby. What you know? Great.
I am this.
He's
draft-
definitely not the greatest guard of all time.
Oh, why not?
Because MJ exists.
Point guard.
MJ exists,
Point guard.
and I don't,
Magic Johnson.
and Magic
I-
Johnson.
I think Curry's better than Magic right now. It's close, but I think Curry is better than Magic, unfortunately.
Y'all
The
just
shooting-
salty you don't have him.
Magic.
Y'all
All
just
right.
salty you
I
don't have
actually
him.
am.
I think
we want us
Matt,
to.
all right.
I know.
Either
Giovanni,
way.
your team's now
Okay,
up.
we're taking a former All-Star Game MVP as well, Kawhi Leonard.
I expected that.
Nice.
I expected that.
Yeah, good pick.
All right, these are.
That's a good pick.
I believe this
Watch
is much
this.
better overall so far by by your team. This is already, you've started so much
All
better.
right, yeah. Do you think we should take him now?
No, you know who to take.
I know.
Okay.
I think you should take him.
There's one
taking-
player I'm waiting to hear their name, and I have
Don't
not
worry, you're
yet.
going to hear him right now. You're going to hear him right now. It is going to be the guy that people argued should have started, Mr. Anthony Davis.
No one argued
will
he
be
should start.
starting, or will be on our reserves.
As our second reserve.
As our
centers.
second
As our
reserve.
second reserve.
Yeah, and that's going to be our.
Got enough centers?
I mean,
Do y'all?
y'all really want
Small ball
JT
for
guarding
the win.
Anthony Davis?
Small
Feel
ball.
free.
I mean,
I'm happy with that.
Cat is the last center left.
Wait, can
Y'all
we-
want JT
don't
guarding
want
Anthony
that.
Davis? Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun.
All right,
You
Giovanni,
have fun
your
with
team,
that.
you guys
we'll
are
take
up.
Cat now just for fun.
Yeah.
That way we can just be bigger than them.
I don't think do you guys have a 7-footer?
They don't have a.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin
He's
Durant's
not a
6'11".
7-footer. He's
Yes, he is.
6'10".
He's 6'11".
Do we
He's
need 7-footers to
lying.
win in the NBA nowadays? No,
No.
we do not.
No.
Well, when you're playing
literally
against, like,
so
Embiid,
incorrect. Most
Who won last
It
year?
worked for the Rockets.
Giannis.
They took
Team
it.
Giannis.
What
No, I'm
team
saying
without name
Giannis
one team
also
without
not a
a 7-footer
seven-footer.
that has won within
The
the last 10
All-Star
years.
game is not the same as the NBA Finals.
Then why
Jared.
did you pick Giannis?
Because he tried
tries
so hard in the All-Star Game.
But he's lost.
LeBron
Again,
is literally.
I do not know what
5-1.
your basis is that Giannis tries in the All-Star game.
Well, you don't watch this.
I have watched the All-Star game. They do
LeBron
not-
is
All right.
5
I need
and
to hear you
1
guys'
as
Our
a
next
captain.
pick-
Because
Our next
LeBron's a
pick.
better GM than Giannis.
We're gonna go with the dog.
GM.
We're gonna go with Anthony Edwards out of.
There we
Expected.
go.
Expected.
All right,
Expected.
your draft is now saved. This is the
Was
best
that the
team.
name
I
you was
love
waiting
it.
for?
Yes, I've been waiting
Who
for
said he
Ant.
should have been
I don't want them to have
starting?
any good
Over who?
guards.
Like,
I don't want them
who
to have
is
any
this
I
good
would
starter
take him
over?
over either.
I don't think they're going to take him.
I don't. Actually, you're right. Loki.
Wait, how many players are left? We need to look
I think
at
you're
the
Loki.
Oh yeah, they don't.
They're not.
We're gonna need your guys' pick very soon.
Who? Us?
Yes, you
Okay,
are up.
Okay. All right.
Anthony
I
Edwards
think
was
we're
just
gonna go-
taken.
I think we can go.
Yeah, I
Are
think
we okay with that? Because I think they're gonna pick him
I think we
anyway.
just do it, bro. I think
No.
We're good with that
I'm
one.
tripping.
We're good at that one.
Not
We're good
yet.
at that one.
I think we.
10 seconds, boys. I'm going to need a pick.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go with Paul George.
I like this. Paul George.
PG-13, baby.
This is
Nation.
this is a guy who could actually play defense. All right, Jovanni, you guys are up now. Paul George just taken off the board.
We're gonna go with John is gonna make the decision right here.
Yeah, John's making the decision, so blame him.
So I'll tip the hand a little bit here. If they want to draft another center, they can have Cat, and if they want to have 7 centers, go ahead. Let's take.
It's 7 centers with good spacing. That's also I want to say.
What do you mean it's not good spacing? It's the best shooting center in the league. Okay.
And
Let's
Nikola
take
Jokic. No.
JB.
Jalen Brunson?
No, I wouldn't touch Jalen Brunson with a.
You don't want that trash.
Really,
Jalen Brown.
it's truly insane. The narratives that are
Donovan
being
Mitchell.
spewed right
All right,
now.
we're taking Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan, okay.
Worked.
Let's go.
I like this pick.
I knew it.
I like this pick a lot.
Played them at their own game.
This is beautiful.
We're talking
We
about
don't want Cat.
no.
We're not talking about Cat.
We're not talking about Cat.
Cat
We don't want
either.
Brunson.
The guy
I
you
like
want
the
to pass
Donovan
to
Mitchell
us?
pick. Cavs have been on a run recently. And he's
They have.
outstanding this
Donovan
season.
Mitchell's a good pick, but the fact that they just openly out and out said that they didn't want an MVP candidate,
Who?
Jalen Brunson.
And it started.
He's a
I'm
great
laughing
player.
at you.
This is not per me. This is per ESPN. So mind you on that.
So is Jalen Brunson your guys' pick officially?
NCR, do you think we should?
Yeah, we're good.
Jalen Brunson.
All right, Jalen Brunson officially.
You can
on
have
the
Trey
board.
Young. You can
We don't
keep
want
Trey
him
Young.
either.
Yeah, he sucks.
Our
What?
next pick.
We're actually save Trey Young.
John
for
did
us.
not get
All
that.
right, are we ready?
Go ahead.
The next pick.
All right, next pick, yes.
I feel like I should announce it. Paulo Banchero.
I expected it. I expected it.
Orlando Magic.
We're seeing how long y'all would postpone it for. We were seeing how long.
That's a
I
solid
really
pick.
thought
But
he
did
was
you hear
going to
what
be
he
the first
said
one
last
off
night?
the board.
Did you hear what he said last night? He said he doesn't even care about the All-Star game this year. He cares about the skills challenge. That is literally a quote that he said last
You had
night.
Jokic on your team. Why are you talking?
Jokic is
Hi.
3
Well,
times
Jokic
as good as
never
Paulo
tries when
Banchero.
playing basketball.
Look,
Jokic
Luka
Even
ain't
during the
That's
playoffs.
What is your basis of Jokic not trying?
He averages 6 points in the All-Star game.
I think you forget that points doesn't
damn.
matter for Jokic. He's going to make the team good.
This is actually infuriating to listen to.
Thank you.
I will not lie.
I feel tripping on that.
Wait till Jokic scores 6 games in the All-Star game.
Six
6
games.
games in the All-Star.
6 games?
I know
We
she
got y'all
bet.
tripping right now. We got
You know
y'all
what she
tripping right now.
bet.
He's gonna clock in for like 5 minutes, and he's hitting the bench.
I think we should stick with our pick right now.
Yes, who is your guys' pick?
I was thinking that one.
There are people, I am
one?
surprised they're still
You
on the
know
board
what?
here.
It's getting toward the end of the draft. I feel like I've announced every pick. I'm gonna give you all the right to announce
You
the
wanna do
picks.
it?
You want to do it? I'll do it.
You do it.
All right, we're going to go with Devin Booker.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I think
sir.
that's a great pick.
Yes,
It is
sir.
great.
He is,
I am so in love with our team right
it is,
now.
it is shocking to me that he has been on the board this long.
I am so in love with our team right now.
Donovan Mitchell's
All right,
having
we
a better
have-
season than Devin Booker.
Yes.
Okay, well, you
Literally
picked him like
cried.
2 rounds earlier.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
4
right.
players
I got him when I wanted
remaining
him.
We just.
I really don't want him.
on
Go ahead.
from
No,
our
you
list
bet.
from the
You bet.
reserve
You
pool. 4 players remaining.
I know.
All right, we're probably gonna go with the best number 2 in the league, arguably Jalen Brown.
No.
Jalen Brown.
Yeah, you got all around
He
game.
averages 25 points per game in the All-Star game. by the
Which
way.
leads NBA history
Yeah.
for all people that are living.
What a
No,
truly
no.
what an amazing accolade.
We're gonna teach him a left-hand dribble.
Put that in his Hall of Fame resume.
We will.
All-time NBA leading scorer in points per game. Good lord, dude. I guess that matters. Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. He'll be in the dunk contest
hate
too.
it.
Thank
Shout
goodness
Shout
Tyler
out.
is not voting because he sounds very biased right now.
I'm not biased. That's a lie. I think your team sucks. I am biased.
Okay.
Sucks is a little bit of a stretch.
Your reasoning
They're
is
the best.
as long
You
as you
told
say
me that was the point of the
that's
draft.
not what I meant.
I would agree with
Well,
that.
you should.
I think. I think you misinterpreted what I said.
Has Tyler ever had a facts
barely
over
asked
feelings?
it.
We're playing
Yeah.
to win. I'm just saying, we're playing to win. That's
Yeah.
all.
No,
So our
we're
pick?
not.
No, we're plan to win the
Excuse me,
All-Star
it's been
game.
40 seconds. Can y'all make
I
sure?
do need your
Shut up,
pick,
your
yes.
team sucks.
Your light skin.
I think, should we do it? Trick or Trey?
Trick or Trey, baby.
we'll go
Trick or
Trae
Trey.
We'll go
Trae
Trae
Young,
Young.
the Sooner
You steal our
legend.
player, we'll steal one of your favorite players.
Who's your
AKA
player?
John.
Yeah, it's only John's favorite player.
I like
Y'all
Trae
can
Young.
take out-
If
y'all can
Trey-
take out from us,
If
we'll
Trey
take
has
Trey.
100 fans,
okay,
I'm
let's
one.
take him.
If Trey has 10 fans, I'm one. If he has one fan,
He's the last
I'm the
player.
one. If he has 0 fans, I'm dead.
John, come on over to our couch, bro. We
No,
got room
wait,
over
John,
here.
we'll take you over here.
We
Your
got
team
room over
sucks right now, big dog.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking
John
about
doesn't
it.
like these people.
John even said it does suck.
No, I didn't say that. I said we do not suck.
There is.
Thank
All right,
you.
we have 2 players remaining: Carl Anthony Towns and
You have
Tyrese
3,
Maxey.
and Scotty Barnes.
And Scotty Barnes. Oh yes, and Scotty Barnes 3. I lied.
Yeah, they get the pick and them back and forth.
Yes, it is your. All right, so who is? Will you finally draft a center? Even though he's not a center currently, he's a.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
Carl
Power
Anthony
forward.
Towns.
Regretfully.
We got chemistry. We got both the T-Wolves players and both the Celtics players.
Oh, so
You don't
so
have both
Cat
the
is your
Suns
pick.
players.
yes.
Oh,
we
All right,
have
Cat.
both
Clippers
Cat.
players.
Carl
Yeah, the
Anthony
Lakers
Towns.
players.
Lakers
All the
players.
Lakers.
He's-
Oh, we do
he's
have the
been
Lakers
playing
players.
We have
bad
KD.
lately.
We have both
We
the
have
Lakers
both.
players.
Both the Lakers
Okay.
players.
But we have the better
I'm
Suns
saying you
player.
don't have both.
Yeah, we have the better Suns player and the better Clippers player.
Yeah,
have
one's
the
a
better-
starter.
we have the better
One's
Lakers.
a
I
reserve.
think
we
the
have
Suns
Lakers
players being split
You're
is
proving my
better,
point.
because their chemistry is terrible.
I don't know the
What
point.
happened?
Been
Y'all's
losing.
team chemistries.
Y'all are about to pick up
What are you
DeAndre
talking
Ayton off waivers, bro. Because y'all need a big man.
We just got Cat. Paulo's a big man.
Bro, Cat is not doing anything.
Okay.
Paulo again
Jokic.
is not
All right,
7 feet
Before we
tall.
before they start
Tyler
trying to
Jokic
draft
isn't
a
gonna
guy,
be
You know what
in
it is.
usual fashion,
You know what it is.
I think we're just gonna
Size.
take our guy.
Yeah, we're gonna take our guy.
We're gonna take our guy.
We were gonna take him
Last
last
one on the
round.
list. Yep. You know what? Y'all choose. Y'all go ahead and choose.
You already know. We're taking a guy because we don't want to take the other guy. We're gonna take Tyrese Maxey, baby.
Tyrese Maxey, the first time All-Star
First
out
time
of the
All-Star,
Sixers.
and he's on our
Who's
team.
the other guy?
I don't know why
Y'all
you
can
don't
have
Scored
Scotty Barnes.
50 points, I believe,
Scotty
twice
Barnes?
this season.
elite player.
Okay, you can't even say that on the straight face.
Scotty Barnes,
If
Scotty Barnes,
Domantas
elite
Sabonis could
fantasy
fit
player.
in the Eastern
Shout out
Conference
Scotty
one,
Barnes.
he would
He's been
start
doing
over
great
Scotty
things
I
on
don't
my
want
fantasy
Sabonis.
out
team.
of 10.
Scotty's only an all-star because Jimmy Butler said no. Let's be honest. That's the only
Scotty
reason.
Barnes
I cannot
great
confirm nor
playmaker,
deny.
Neither can I, but I'm just
Fast.
saying.
He's gonna fit well with
Fast
the
is
rest of our
wrong
team.
already.
What do you
Wait, did you
mean?
just say
What do you
Jimmy Butler
mean?
said no to the All-Star game?
No, he didn't.
Matty also just said Scotty Barnes is
conspiracy.
fast.
It's a good
He
guess. It's a
is.
good guess.
He's good
What
in
Scotty
fantasy,
Barnes are you
and I
watching?
like it.
He
and I
runs
like
the
that.
floor.
I watch
Scotty
him
Barnes
waddle
good.
up the
That's why I
court
like
half
this
the
pick.
time.
He's one of
What
the
are you talking
slowest
about?
players in the NBA.
That's a
literally,
lie, Jared.
Literally.
You just
He
made
is
that
one
up.
of the
You just made that up.
slowest
I'd
players in the
certainly
NBA.
say he is.
That's a
Because
lie.
you'll have to deal with him now.
Improved.
Y'all can say whatever argument y'all want.
I
Y'all,
like our team.
This has
I
been
love
certainly
it.
one of the
Yeah.
drafts of
Slow
all
don't like
time.
our-
This is what guys. This is what happens when you prepare.
Yep.
This is what happens when you
Can I
prepare.
say something?
Thank you.
Yes.
For the people in the studio, please don't let Tyler, get in your head. Our team is a winning team.
Go ahead and explain to them why Scotty
Excuse
Barnes
me, I'm
wins it.
speaking. Stop
Oh, I'm
talking.
sorry. I didn't know this was your time. This is your show. My
You're a
fault.
Knicks
Go ahead.
fan, bro. You can't speak.
You're a Heat fan.
You're
We're
a
better than
Heat
you.
We just whooped y'all in the playoffs.
We're literally better than you.
I ain't gonna chat with a
All
Knicks
right,
fan.
so before we go to commercial, a brief recap. Giovanni's team, they selected Scotty Barnes, Jalen Brown.
You lead off with Scotty Barnes.
Start with Scotty Barnes,
Scotty Barnes, Jalen
team
Brown,
captain.
and
Our bench
Anthony
is
Edwards,
better, guys.
Kawhi Leonard, and Carl Anthony Towns. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I did.
Flabbergasted. These are
I'm missing
all
anyone?
all-stars.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, Paolo Banchero.
Donovan Mitchell, and yes, and
Kawhi Leonard and Anthony Edwards.
and
Curry,
then for-
Anthony Davis, Paul George. Shut up.
and
Yeah, their
then
bench
for
might be-
Ezra's teams, they have
Our bench is
Devin Booker, Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis,
So why'd you
Paul
start-
Watch
George,
old players.
Tyrese Maxey, and Trae Young.
Wait, why'd you start?
Yeah.
Why'd you start with that?
That's all the time we have for this segment. We'll be back after this commercial break.
This is
This
biased.
is rigged.
What? How is it?
All right,
So let's prepare.
Says in my notes, you're an Oklahoma fan. That is correct. So, let me ask you, bud. Is Texas back?
All right, I put on a brave face a lot, but this year, I'm really scared that they are, man. Okay, they just beat Alabama. They're gonna be top 4 in the rankings. And last year, they beat us 48-0.
Yeah.
It was humiliating. We're the Oklahoma Sooners. We were the best ever. We were talk of the town. We had Baker, Kyler, and Jalen 3 years in a row. And now, are we good? I don't know. We haven't won a national title since 2000. We're number 18, I think, and nothing matters, dude.
Sometimes we build up these walls thinking they're impenetrable. But sometimes you have to knock these walls down to build up bigger and stronger ones. And you got to be tough through that. It's hard being an Oklahoma fan at this time, but grass is always going to be greener on the other side of the hill, buddy.
Is it? I cannot live through a Texas national championship. I can't. I'll never recover.
You want to talk about Lincoln Riley?
What'd you just say to me?
I just want to know if you want to talk about Lincoln Riley.
You listen here, you court-ordered quack. You mentioned that.
And we are back, and I have with me the two representatives of both teams, Ezra and Jovanni. So, Ezra, we're going to start with you. Make the case for your team and why you think it's the best.
I mean, I don't even think it's competitive.
Face me when you do it.
Oh,
Don't look that way.
We have one of the best starting lineups by far, and it's very all set. We actually picked a center, you know. It would help.
We have a
lot.
center on our team.
Who's your center?
Carl Anthony
Oh, I'm
Towns.
sorry. I didn't know he was starting all of a sudden.
Giannis
That's crazy.
Antetokounmpo is the best
Giannis
big guard in the
Antetokounmpo
NBA.
can be literally guarded by Bam, so I'm not hearing that. So
He actually dropped 20 on Bam.
Hey, I'm sorry. I thought this was my time to speak. That's crazy.
Well, I like to speak too.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Go ahead.
So whenever, you know what? I'll take center stage. You can stay here and watch me.
Go ahead.
So we have Tyrese Halliburton at the 1, Shai Gilgeous at the 2, already the best guard combination in the starting lineup. We have Bron at the 3, who's 5-1 in the All-Star game. We have Bam at the 4, who's going to be guarding Giannis and making sure he's such a tryhard, he's not scoring a single bucket. And then we have Jokic at the 5, who's going to be facilitating the entire offense, including our entire bench, which is very score-heavy, with likes of Jalen Brunson, likes of Devin Booker. Yes, I said him first. We have Steph Curry. We have Anthony Davis for size and great scoring. Who's guarding Anthony Davis on your team? Kat, good night. We have Devin Booker. We have Trae Young, Tyrese Maxey, both scoring-heavy guards. Dude, we are.
All I hear are cones.
And you want to know what's
on
even
your
funnier?
defense.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was a very defensive game.
Once
y'all
the
should have
fourth
drafted
quarter
for
comes
offense.
around and we're already up by 30, then y'all
Up by
have to start
30.
playing
Who's scoring 30
defense.
for y'all?
Giannis? There is no NBA player that can stop Giannis.
You could have said KD.
Jalen Brown leads all.
Jalen Brown, my guy.
Can I talk
You
for
were
my
saying
bench?
Jalen Brown. It's your reason for winning
Oh, I'm
this,
sorry.
by the way.
Let me bring up Luka Doncic that will drop 30-point triple
Oh,
on
I'm
any
happy.
one of your players.
I'm happy. If
Damian
you remember
Lillard.
from the Rising Stars game, who was competitive with Luka Doncic in that Rising Stars game, going back
is
and
no
forth
one
with buckets?
competing with
Our
Luka.
bench player, Trae Young. Literally.
So we're comparing
What
Trae
are
Young
you
to
talking
Luka
about?
Doncic.
Not to mention,
Look at me. Would you ever compare Trae Young with Luka Doncic in your life? Be
no.
honest.
But when it comes to an All-Star
You heard the
game,
answer here.
when it comes to an All-Star game, they're very comparable because they're very scoring heavy.
No. But let me bring this up.
All right, yep.
Damian
You know,
Lillard.
I can almost let him dig his own grave at this
We
point.
have the last 3 All-Star MVPs. We have Kawhi. Leonard
My
coming off
captain
of
is
our bench.
5-1 as an All-Star
Your captain is 45. He's old. He's withering away.
You are literally a LeBron fan.
I'm not a LeBron fan.
I don't want
You
to
can
hear
ask my
that.
mama. I ain't no LeBron fan. Go ahead. Ask
He's wearing a
her.
Heat jersey, but he's never been a LeBron fan.
No, I'm
Very
not a
funny.
LeBron fan.
Listen. Please go ahead. Actually,
Let
you
me
know
talk.
what?
Let me
Go
talk.
ahead
Let me
and
talk.
explain
Let me
why
talk.
Scotty
We have-
Barnes.
let me speak. Let me speak.
And Jalen Brown are going to win you the
First of
All-Star
all,
game.
Scotty Barnes is one of the most. Okay, but let me talk. We have the most
Start with
chemistry. We have
Scotty.
the most chemistry on our team. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard. We have 2 Bucks players.
We have Anthony Davis and Braun.
Anthony Davis in Boston is the
No,
most.
Maddie. No, off camera, Maddie. No.
But
Because he didn't let me speak the entire time. I will interrupt him if I
We
feel
have
like
the
it.
last 3 MVPs that have played, All-Star MVPs. Jokic
Yep,
averages.
Justin.
You guys were so happy that you got Jokic. He averages 6 points.
You
in the
don't
All-Star
have a
game.
center.
We have Karl Anthony Towns and Giannis.
If Karl Anthony Towns is your
We-
choice for your center,
We have Giannis
bye.
Antetokounmpo
Good night.
that won MVP and DPOY in the same year. Let me know when the last time that happened.
Let me know what Giannis does with Bam Adebayo guarding him, because we've seen
He
twice
averages-
now that doesn't work for him.
Where?
The playoffs?
He still averages 35 and 18 against Bam. I'm sorry, I love you, Bam. You can't guard Giannis. And this is being honest. No one can guard
That's
Luka
not
Doncic,
true.
and no one can guard Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that's just being honesty. That's all honesty right. And
Who's
we
guarding
and we
Jokic?
surrounded him with
Who's guarding
shooters.
Shea? Who's guarding Curry?
We surrounded him with shooters. We have Damian Lillard.
Who's guarding
we have
Jokic,
Kawhi
Shea, or
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard coming off the bench.
Who's guarding Jokic, Shea, or Curry?
What?
Who's guarding Jokic, Shea, or Curry?
Luka.
All right, yep. And at that point, thank you guys for watching.
No, but we also have Kevin Durant, who is a certified top 10 all-time bucket. Who's guarding Kevin Durant?
Certified all 10. top 10. I'm not saying
Kevin
it's a bad
Durant
pick. That's
and
not a bad
Giannis
pick.
are both hybrids. They cannot be guarded.
Hybrid?
Yes.
What makes Giannis Antetokounmpo a hybrid?
The fact that he could take 2 dribbles across half court and
He
score.
can't even shoot the 3-ball well.
He's
How
going
is
to be
he
in the
a
3-point
hybrid?
contest. He hasn't ruled out playing in the 3-point
Yeah,
contest.
and I haven't ruled out dating Dua Lipa. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
Okay, but
No.
that one actually would never happen.
Neither will yours. All right, the day Giannis ends up in a 3-point contest, I will shave my entire head bald.
I can't wait.
Promise.
I can't wait for that to happen.
All right,
Promise.
gentlemen, the decision is in by a wide margin. Team Ezrah is
Everybody come
our
in.
winner.
Everybody come in. What a draft. I
told you that?
What a draft.
I just got the message.
You can get out of here,
from the
big dog.
studio.
This is our
Well,
time.
it is-
Yeah.
You did a great.
I just want to say this is
Thank you all
rigged.
for
real
watching our
Magic fans.
show.
The real Magic fans.
We will be back next week for our regular main show broadcast. Congratulations again to Team Ezrah. Jovanni, get out of here, you loser. And that is all. We'll
love
see you
the
next
energy.
week.
Shout out to Phil.
Bye-bye.
Russell Westbrook.
Things gon' change when I really hit the field. Undefeated champs, man, you know what's the deal. Tryna find a kid, I'm in the field doing drills. Boy, you just a sucker, you ain't never keep it real. 3 rings in my hand, I'm a warrior to the max. When I hang it up, they gon' have to give me plaques. Step up in the building and I only bring the facts. When I make a highlight, they gon' replay, run it back. Okay, always locked in, now I don't got time to lax. Saying he the best, he could take a lap. Batted 1,000 when you check the stats. Boy, is you ready? You ain't gotta ask.